Now, I am actually trying to stay away from fake news because we know it's all fake or genuine, if YouTube are watching, because I believe that all terrorism is completely genuine. Anyway, I wasn't going to cover this, but I wanted to because I joked with Brian last week about yesterday having a hoax, with it being the 11th of December yesterday, with it being master number 11, and also the moon was at 33% illumination. So I joked a week ago that maybe today, not today, yesterday would have been a hoax day, but it wasn't an impressive hoax day, obviously. I don't know if anyone's seen this shit, but here we go.
Let's get more on the unfolding situation in New York. We're joined now by our US correspondent, Greg Milam. Greg, what are you able to tell us? We're trying to bring him back, but let's just recap what has actually happened. What we do know, that around an hour ago, around 7:30 New York time, in the middle of busy rush hour, sort of pretty much in the heart of Manhattan, not far from Times Square, there was an explosion, according to New York police, on a platform of on the subway in between 42nd Street and 8th Street. The AC and E lines were evacuated and the emergency services rushed to the scene. One person is in custody, we understand, with injuries that are not thought to be life-threatening. There were a number of other people who have also been injured, but we don't know how many numbers. We know that President Trump has been briefed on the situation above ground. It did create a certain amount of panic, but people, you could imagine in the current climate, people hearing that there had been an explosion, a lot of people running around the centre of New York when they heard this. But now you can see armed police on the streets of New York. That area has now been cleared. We can now go to Greg Milam, who is in America for us. Greg, what's the latest that you're hearing?
Well, that confirmation from the law enforcement authorities in
I'll leave it there on that shit, because you know how I feel about the whole fucking thing. A lot of codeine. What were we at? 70, was it 7:30 apparently it happened at? What did they mention there? 42nd and 5, A, C and E, which is what, 1, 3 and 5. If you want to decode it better in, but point is that, oh, I'm petrified, really, really scary. No, I watched a really good video that End Time did again, because he's much better at the numbers than I am. Because we're looking at for the big one, you know, like the next 9/11 kind of big one. And he seems to think it's going to be the 18th of December because of the new moon, or the last moon. I can't fucking remember. It's like zero moon on Monday the 18th. And considering my guess about the 11th and the 33% moon seem to be right, maybe he's right. So what I'll do is I'll leave the link in the description for his video if you're a numbers conspiracist. But I just thought I would put my views out there on this one, that I believe is completely genuine, and, you know, ISIS are really frightening and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, stay safe, guys.